Bom dia, gentes. Or shall I say bom dia? Espero que todos estejam tendo uma ótimo dia. Good morning, everybody. I hope you are doing good. I hope your day is going good so far. Listen, I have been MIA, missing in action, purposely, because I have been just kind of enthralled and captivated with all of the passport talk and the people, the PUA guys that are coming after guys who are in the travel community, and the rhetoric they're spinning. It actually sounds like old feminist talking points. You know, the whole thing about going overseas to deal with women who are in indigent positions, and all the women just want a green card, and all women want is your money, and all women want is your possessions, and you guys are lame, and you guys are losers, and you have no game, yada yada yada. Which is interesting because let's just say, for the argument, and it's a rebuttal that I heard. Shout out to the brother Austin Howell, that I thought was very great, and that was this. Let's just say, for the sake of the argument, we are the lame guys, right? So if we are the lame guys and we are going overseas, wouldn't that be a win for you? Just let the lame guys go overseas, marry, date, do whatever they do overseas, and all of the women here can belong to the guys who are not lame and who have all the game. Which, coincidentally, why would somebody want to? And I guess you can just kind of, let's just call it what it is, trickery and deception. Why would somebody want to deploy deception and trickery just to get somebody? Because you do know that your representative, which that's basically what it is, that's what you're portraying, is going to leave the building. And once that representative leaves the building, then who are you? That woman who you tricked and who you deceived just to either get into her pants or get into a relationship with her. See, you can choose the action, but you can't choose the consequences. I'm sorry, this thing is shaking. So why even go through that? Why not just go somewhere where you can be 100% your authentic self, and whoever you meet, they'll like you for you, or they won't like you for you. Either way, you're not trying to portray or be something or deploy some type of trickery just to get somebody. Because it's just, now that is lame. Being somebody you're not. That is fake. That is not keeping it 100. And I guess the young folks say cap. That's all that is cap. So basically, that's what you're doing. You're capping and caping to try to get somebody who don't really want you. And even if you did, guess what? A lot of Western women want is your money. They want not your green card, unless it says American Express on it. They want your gold card, they want your green card, God forbid, they want your black card, and all other cards whereby they can charge stuff and heighten who they are, perception-wise. Make themselves look good. Get all of the accessories that the American dream has lied to everybody and told that you need to be in order to be a good person, to feel better about yourself. Something I heard George Carlin say, and I just say this: the American dream exists. You just have to be asleep to believe it. Anyway, I think the dating coaches, the PUA guys, I think they're losing steam. And as with anything, if you feel like you're losing steam, then you're going to come for the crown, or you're going to come for the head of the person who bears the crown. And right now, that's the passport, guys. And isn't it interesting that at some point, because I believe they're coming from people like us so much, they're probably going to try to go to their court systems. And this is the part of the notoriety. This is the part of the notoriety that's never really good. Yes, we promote people getting their passports. Yes, we promote marrying and dating outside of America, because we know that it's a better option. However, as with anything, the people who are here, who are bitter, who will see this, men and women, or shall I say simps and women, I believe that they're going to go to their court systems and they're going to try to see whatever they can do to enact or create laws whereby they can try to stop or permanently prevent people like us from traveling overseas. And I mean, we've seen it happen with the child support system. People didn't just wake up one morning, or lawmakers, and say, you know what, we're gonna stop people from driving, and we're gonna take their license if they're not paying child support, or stop them from traveling and hinder their ability to acquire a passport if they don't meet these financial obligations that are set by the state, which coincidentally, the parent doesn't get all of that money. The state makes a lot of money on that, but that's a whole other argument for another time. In any event, my message most definitely to the PUAs will be applaud and support the very guys who will cause the, let's just say, dating pool to increase for you guys. Because let the lame guys be the lame guys, if in fact that's who we are. Let us be who we are. Let us go overseas and deal with the women who we desire, and you stay here and deal with the women you desire. And you can employ or deploy all the game and trickery and deception that you want. Because, trust me, at some point, it's kind of, well, I'll say it's an old song, and I don't know who used to sing it, but I'll say it. It said, I see what you see, but do you see what I see? And of course you don't see what we see, because you're not in the lane that we're in. You haven't gotten tired of the games and the trickery. In fact, you're kind of like the woman that loves drama. You ever seen a woman who loves drama? Like, she isn't comfortable with peace. She has to have drama in order to feel like something is worth it. And a lot of guys in the PUA community, they have to have drama in order to, or deception or trickery or game to feel like something is worth it. You can't just, I mean, think about how dumb that is. Think about how, well, dumb is a strong word. Think about how unnatural that is. I am going to go to somebody who is going to teach me how to employ things that I don't normally do, to play a game per se, in order to get somebody who I feel like is above my level, whatever that means, or somebody who I ordinarily wouldn't go for, only to get them and realize I'm going to have to end up keeping that stuff up. Now, if you're the type of guy that just decides, you know what, I just want to meet women just so I can sleep with them, and I'll use all of the game, deception, and trickery it takes in order to get into their pants, you might as well just pay for it. I mean, it's easier that way and it's cheaper. But yeah, I think this whole thing has been debunked time after time after time again. And when I say thing, I mean the whole rift and debate as to why people shouldn't go overseas, get their passports, date, marry, or do other things overseas. I think that's just, is complete. For anybody to be against that, that's just complete lunacy. It really is. And so I would just say, let us be who we are. We don't bother you. People who are in the PUA community, we don't bother you. It's just, I think, when we go overseas, we don't have to be anything other than who we are. We learn a language, we embrace a culture, and women are just the byproduct and icing on the cake in the trips that we take. So that's my little rant spiel. I didn't have any talking points other than the fact that I think we should be left alone. I think that the PUA should just continue to do what they should continue to teach their pickup artistry, deception, game, trickery to people who are willing to pay for that. And you talk about pay for play. Isn't that what they're doing? They're paying to play a game? I digress. In any event, listen, I'm gonna let you guys go. Como falar você mais tarde. I'll talk with you guys later. And I'm gonna go enjoy my day and stay tuned to these internet, YouTube streets rather, and continue to watch and be enthralled and engulfed with a lot of this back and forth. And let me just say this before I go. For the most part, I am not necessarily watching any of the pickup artists because their talking points are consistently feminist. So anything that you've heard a feminist say, if you listen to the pickup artists, it'll just be packaged in a pseudo masculine way, but it's the same thing. So anyway, talk to you guys later. Fala com você mais tarde. And this is your man Larry, the American Brazilian, saying até a breve. É verdade.